Hey Beckett family, I'm going to go over how you're going to set up and use your done for you dropshipping store to be ready to make sales within the next 10 to 15 minutes and crack into that multi-trillion pound e-commerce industry. So straight after purchase, you would have received an email that looks like this, which contains a couple of links. I'm going to go over all of them, but the first link that we're going to need to use is this link that we've been given as Shopify partners by Shopify, which will allow you to get 3-day free trial and £1 per month for the first 3 months of using your Shopify account. Now, £1 per month is extremely cheap to start a business. Think usually people have to rent property, buy storage, buy inventory, buy all of this, so £1 per month is extremely cheap for actually starting a business. Type in the email that you use to sign up for our service and hit start free trial, then just go ahead and skip through all of these questions because you don't need to fill them out. Now it will ask for your country and region. Here at Beckett we're United Kingdom, but type in wherever you are located, press sign up with email, and then type in the password that you want associated with your Shopify account. Now keep in mind, here at Beckett we don't have any access to this password. We don't have access to your Shopify account ID. We don't have access to any of that because we are a website design agency. So essentially, we build the store for you to host on a Shopify account, which we're showing you how to set up here. After a couple of minutes, your Shopify dashboard will be set up. Now, keep in mind, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. So do make sure to rewatch this video as many times as you need if I'm going a little bit too fast for you. But without wasting any more time, let's go straight into how you're actually going to use your done for you store. So the first important thing you want to see is if you press online store over here, you will actually see when the page loads that your online store is password protected, and to fix that we need to pick a plan. So press the pick a plan button over here and it will say everything is £1 for the first 3 months. That's because you used our Shopify partner link. So press choose basic plan. It doesn't matter which plan you use, but basic will be the cheapest after 3 months, and press monthly and confirm billing cycle. Now if you do want to do yearly to save £72, you can do it yearly, but most people will do monthly because then it is £1 per month and there is no upfront payment. Like I said, it's only £1 per month for 3 months, which is basically pennies. It's nothing. £1 to run an online business for 3 months when usually it would cost hundreds of pounds to get locations, hundreds of pounds to get stocks, and you can do all of it for £1 per month. And to be honest, if you aren't willing to invest £1 per month to run a business when you've already got the store done for you, products picked for you, suppliers found for you, you are unlikely to succeed in the first place. So finishing up your Shopify billing, it will ask for your business address. Now if you're a sole trader or individual, so you aren't registered as a business, firstly, don't check this box that says this is a registered business, and also just type in your personal address and your name because you don't need to worry about having a business address. Press save address and then you're going to type in your payment details, so whether that's PayPal or credit or debit card. Now remember, Shopify is a multi-billion pound company. If I bring up its stock price, you can see it's a multi-billion pound company, so you don't need to worry about putting in card details because they're going to keep it safe. This is simply so that you can subscribe to a Shopify plan. So type in your card details, press add credit or debit card, and then hit subscribe. For obvious reasons, I'm not going to show you my credit and debit card numbers, but go ahead and type yours in and press subscribe. So now head back to online store and press remove password so everyone can access your online store like it says up here, so you're able to now generate sales into your online store and start making passive income through dropshipping. So now that we have the Shopify account set up and the password disabled so everyone can access your online store, we're going to go ahead and access the products that we have picked for you and the optimized done for you store that we have built for you so you can maximize the sales that you're generating. So head back over to your original email and click on this link over here that says finish store type, product and suppliers.zip. Now this will download what's called a zip file, which contains a bunch of different files for your store. Now you will want to unzip this file, which if you don't know how to unzip a file, there's a million useful videos out on YouTube that you can watch. So depending on your device type, you might want to go ahead and search up on YouTube how to unzip a file. Open up the unzipped folder and in there are going to be a couple files. So you have your store zip file and you'll have a folder for your products which will contain your supplier links, and it will also contain a CSV file. So on your Shopify dashboard, head over to the product tabs over here and press import. So what we're going to import is this CSV file over here. Now this CSV file contains all the products we've picked for you, all the descriptions, all the titles, all the pricing, everything. The products are completely done and loaded out for you. So drag it into this import part over here and press upload and preview. Press import product and it will take a couple of seconds for the products to import to your store. Once they've imported, press the selection box in the top left corner and press set as active so everyone can see them on your site, and then press the selection box one more time, click the 3 dots, click include in sales channel, press include products, and this means that anyone can buy your products. I am going to go over how you're going to edit bits of this product a little later in this video, but I really want to go into showing you actually how you're going to upload the done for you store so you can start making the best amount of sales as soon as possible. So again, again, in this product tab, head over to this collection section over here and press create a collection. So we're going to call this collection best sellers, and in this we're going to select manual and then hit save in the top right corner over here. And then you're going to go ahead and select the 3 products that you like the most that you're going to want to promote on the homepage of your store. So for example, I'm going to select these 3 over here and just hit add to the collection. That's your collections made now, so head over to the online store sales channel, and once it loads, press add theme and upload zip file. Now we're going to head back to this unzipped folder that we unzipped earlier, open it up, and then you will see the completed store.zip file. Just drag this zip file into here and press upload file. Now this file is your actual store file. This will contain the completely optimized and fully optimized conversion funnel of a store that we have built for you. It's going to take a couple of minutes to install the theme onto your Shopify account, but once it's installed, believe me, it is worth it. This is a store that we have built for you. Optimize it to maximize the amount of conversions and sales that your online store generates for the products we have picked for you. So just head over here and press publish over here, and then publish the theme file that we have created. We can see a preview over here. This is a preview of a mother and baby store that I have just made really quickly. But before we can do this, we're so close to being done, but you want to head over to navigation over here, and we're going to sort out our header menu. Now from your navigation, hit main menu. That is your actual header menu. So you're going to delete and add a couple new things. So for example, the catalog menu, make sure you delete that and replace that with a shop all section. So what this is going to do is link you to every product that you sell on your store, so people can buy everything from you if they wanted to. And again, press add menu item and then put shop hero product. So the hero product you select is a product you want to sell the most of and that you think can do the best on your store. So for example, the floating device, I'm going to say that is my hero product. So I'm going to press shop floating device, hit products, and we're going to locate this floating device. So here we see baby neck floating ring tube, press add over here, and then organize it so it says home, shop, hero product, shop all, and contact. Then press save menu, and that is your header menu fully loaded out and fully ready to go, so you can again maximize sales on your store. Now is the exciting part. We're gonna see the store that we have built for you. So again, hit back to the online store sales channel and press customize on the completed store file. So here we can see completely loaded out. It looks beautiful. It looks amazing for a online store, especially for a beginner. No one else dropshipping that has just started is going to have a store that looks like this. This is loaded completely with custom code, and keep in mind Shopify will handle all of the back end of the store. So there is nothing else that you actually need to do for people to visit your site, purchase a product, and you to actually make money, because again, Shopify will handle the back end as long as you are on a Shopify plan. So just a few things that you might want to do to again optimize your store a little bit more is over here you can see we have a featured product section. So we're going to go ahead and select your hero product. So again, I said it was a floating device, so I'm going to go ahead and select that, and then here it says explore our collection. So we're going to go ahead and select the collection that we just made, the best sellers collection. So we're going to select that, and now we can go ahead and take a full look at the website. So you have frequently asked questions, you have your collection, you have your winning product, you have the customers' testimonials, you have the homepage banner. It looks amazing. I'm going to also show you what the product pages look like on the stores. We're going to click here in the header, and this is an example of a product page we built. So as you can see, beautiful descriptions. It has GIFs, it has images, it has everything you need. It also has a place for people to be upsold on your site. So again, everything is there for you to actually make money and generate money with your store. So your store is basically ready to go and make sales right now, but wait just a minute. Don't get too excited and stop this video, because there's a couple settings that we want to tweak for you to get paid out for the sales you make and for the customers to be able to get their products sent to them. So exit the online store setting, and we're going to first go over the product settings just so you understand how you can make any tweaks if you feel like doing it. So click on one of your products, the one you want to make tweaks for, and over here we can see if you want to change the price, you can change it down here, change it to anything you like. If you want to change images, you can click up here and you can press delete image, or you can upload your own images. And again, if you want to change the product description, you can go ahead and drag this part over here, type in anything you want, and then press save, and that will actually be shown on your online store. So changing settings on your Shopify account, there's just a couple that we want to tweak. So firstly, your store name. If you don't already have a store name, you can actually type in Shopify brand name generator, and they do already have a business name generator. So for example, type in what your store is about. So we're going to type mother and babies, going to type that in, and that'll actually generate a store name completely free for us. We'll just take a couple of seconds, and once it's loaded, they'll come with a bunch of different brand names for a mother and baby store. So for example, Darling Delights. I'm going to type that in as the store name, and I'm going to say that is now my store name, and that's what I'm going to be selling under the name of. Press save, your store name's in there, and you might want a domain. You don't need a domain, but if you do want a domain, hit the domains tab over here and do get it related to your store name. So press buy new domain. You can buy a domain directly through Shopify, and just again type in Darling Delights. If it comes up with a name and you can't get it, go ahead, Darling Delights Co. Another name, it says it's available for $15 a year, so that's a really cheap price. Again, you're paying £1 for a store, so it's basically free to be running this store. So when you're adding just $15 a year, that actually just boils down to £1.50 every single month, which again is nothing. So you're spending £2.50 a month to make heaps and heaps of sales on an online store. The next setting that you definitely want to change is over in this payment section over here. So this is how you're actually going to be getting paid out to your bank account, so you can make money on the sales that you generate on your online store. And remember, Beckett don't take any commission for the sales that you generate on your online store, so all the money will be getting paid out to your bank account. So press complete account setup over here. The majority of you are individual/sole trader. What this basically means is you are not a registered company. So press individual/sole trader. You won't have a company house registration number. Again, it says optional, so we're going to leave that blank. It says, do you have a VAT number? The likelihood is no, you don't have a VAT number if you have not registered for VAT. So select no over here. It says business address. Again, type that in the same way you did your Shopify plan. Personal details, type in your name and your date of birth, and it will ask for product details. So for example, if you're doing something within our pet niche, you might press retail and then go ahead and select the pet section, and then go ahead and type in a description of the products or services you sell. It will say statement descriptor. You don't need to change this, but usually I do like changing this to the store name. So again, like we said earlier, our store name was actually Darling Delight. So we might go ahead and put Darling D, just so it's a short payment descriptor. And that means when your customers purchase from you on their bank statement, it will actually say this, so they know basically where the payments are from. So you don't need to fill this out, but usually I do, just to make it a bit of a better customer experience from the people that purchase from you. Lastly on this is your banking information. So it will ask for your sort code and account number. You're going to want to type that in. That way you can be paid out to the bank account that you want to be paid out to by Shopify when you make sales on your online store. Now remember, like I said earlier, Shopify are a multi-billion-pound regulated company, so you don't need to be worried about them stealing your information or anything like that. And when it's done, press submit for verification, and it will go ahead and submit this to Shopify so you can be paid out after you have made sales on your online store. Next is a slight conversion rate tip. It's on the shipping and delivery tab, and that's where you're actually going to set up your rate. So over here, just go ahead and click up here, and we're going to make all your shipping rates completely free. Now you may think if you charge £15 for shipping, you might make a little bit more money. I'm here to tell you effectively you won't, because your conversion rate will go down. So go ahead and select custom flat rate, change the price to 0, change the name to free shipping. I like to do all capitals on the free part, and then again, make sure you have no conditional pricing, and then press done, and you're going to do that for all of your shipping zones. Now your shipping details are set up, press save, and that means people can actually purchase from your store regardless of where they're from. You're then going to go to the markets tab, and this goes quite hand in hand with the shipping tab. So you will see there are some inactive markets, for example, European Union. You want to go ahead and click on that and make sure you set that to active. That means people from the European Union can actually purchase from your store. So press save. Again, do the same thing with the international market, setting it as active and then pressing save. You'll be happy to hear this is the last setting we need to change before your store is ready to go out and make sales, which is just the policy. So you click on the policies tab and press create from template. I always go ahead and create from template, just because that means Shopify already know what they want from their policy template. It takes no extra time from you. So go ahead and just create all your policies from template and hit save. That's all your settings done on your Shopify account. The last thing we're going to go over is what happens when you get an order, what to do when you have an order, where to find the contents of the order, and how to fulfill the order using the supplies that we've given you for automated fulfillment. So when you've gotten an order, as you can see over here, £79.99 on an order, go ahead and head over to the orders tab and press over here, and here you'll basically just see all the information about the order, for example the customer name and the customer address. We have an order for the Baby Soft Floating Swim Trainer. So what we're going to do is head over back to the unzipped folder that we unzipped initially in this video and head back over to the products folder and open up the supplier link.pdf. You can see here we've essentially given you suppliers for every single product we've given you on the store, and for the most part we've also given you multiple suppliers for different products. That way, dependent on the price, dependent on the shipping, you can pick what supplier you want to actually be fulfilling your orders. Now, regardless of if this supplier is CJ Dropshipping or AliExpress, the process will be more or less the same. So go ahead and click on the supplier link over here, and I'm going to press open in Google Chrome. You're going to want to go ahead and select the variant color. So as I can see over here, I have been ordered a pink product, so I'm going to go ahead and select the pink swim trainer and press buy now. It will ask you to sign in, so I'm just going to press continue with Google, and it will log in with my Google account. And now it will say add new shipping address. So for this, you're going to go ahead and go back to the orders, and you're going to go ahead and type in all of the customer's information that we can see over here. So once you've typed in their address, press confirm, and that will go ahead and just confirm their address into the AliExpress supplier. So the supplier will be given their address. Now what you're going to want to do is press add new card, and the way that we actually do drop shipping is we use their shipping address and then we use our billing address. So we use our card number to actually purchase the product from the supplier at a cheaper price. So as you can see, we're purchasing it for £45.06 shipped, and the customer has purchased it from us for £79.99 shipped. So essentially we're making a £30 profit margin on this order. So type in your card number, your name, and all of that, and then press save and confirm. If you're purchasing from AliExpress, there is one extra thing that you want to do to make sure that your customer that purchases from you is happy, and that is to add a note over here and basically say, this is a dropshipping order. Please do not involve any information about the order in the packaging. And this note that's being sent to the supplier will essentially tell them it's a dropshipped order, not to include any personal information within this order, and that the customer won't actually know that it's a dropshipped order. So your customer will be happy and you'll be happy with the profit margin you've made. So press place order, and again, like I said, it's £45.06 to place this order with the supplier, and you've been paid £80. So that's close to a £40 profit margin on this order. So you are making nearly £40 for getting this order on your store, and it's essentially completely automated because the supplier will handle the shipping for you, the holding of the stock for you, the packaging, and the posting directly to your customer, so you don't ever have to worry about the actual fulfillment side of this drop shipping journey. And remember guys, one sale at this £40 profit margin will cover the cost of this store that you purchased from us. It will cover the cost of your domain. It will cover the cost of the Shopify plan that you're actually on. And remember, if you don't make any sales after 4 months, we'll give you a full refund. So either you're going to make sales and hit these profit margins, or you're going to get a full refund. Now you can see if you press customize store, just again to quickly show you, I just want to quickly jump in and show you this. Your store name is said at the top of your store. You can actually replace that with a logo. So for example, if you make a logo on a free platform, it's completely free to use, canva.com, it will have a bunch of templates for making a logo extremely easily. You can actually upload that by heading over to your theme settings, going to logo, and then go ahead and dragging in and uploading the logo over here, and it will just show your logo up here. Some people prefer that to saying the store name, but it really depends on what your preference is. But again, it will only take 5 minutes to create a logo on Canva, and I personally recommend creating a logo using one of their templates completely for free. So there we have it, your store is done and ready to make sales. If you follow this video exactly how I showed it to you, your store is capable of generating sales right now. Just please make sure you're on a Shopify plan and that you've got the password removed. That way people can actually access your website and start purchasing stuff from you, and you are able to generate sales right now. And remember guys, if you don't make any sales after 4 months of running the store, we will give you a full refund on the store that you purchased from us, because we genuinely believe that these stores with the products that we have picked are capable of generating sales within 4 months of running. So there's essentially no risk on your behalf. Either within 4 months you're going to get a sale, or you're going to get a full refund. I really wish you the best of luck with your online store guys. Again, if you struggled with any part of this video, please rewatch it. Please do make sure that you're committing yourself to this, because it's a really great opportunity for such a cheap cost. And if you're still struggling after rewatching this video, email in and we'll do our best to support you. And I really recommend you check out all the other training that we've provided you with. It's filled with all of my dropshipping knowledge, all the dropshipping knowledge that my team have, and it is filled with up-to-date information for you to excel in dropshipping. If you have any questions, please make sure to check out the training, because we have designed it to help you as best as possible.